Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Imran Shahzad. I'm a software engineer and I welcome all of you on behalf of BusinessSoft. Today I am gonna demonstrate a very popular and well-selling product throughout in Saudi Arabia and all other Gulf countries, a point of sale system. It is very cheap, easy to install, and with new exciting features. It allows you to calculate, manipulate, and use all of the application features in English as well as in Arabic. So let's get started. Let's log into the application using admin username and the password is admin. So here we go. We come up with the features. As you can see that we have here a list of menus available, and let's get started with the point of sale screens. And you can see that we have here barcode option. You can scan your barcode, you can search your item with English and Arabic names, and all these items are populating according to their categories. You can filter all the items with their categories. Let's make a one bill. You can touch these icons. Okay, it will come automatically in your billing, and you can change your item. If you want to change, you can double click the quantity and you can enter the quantity according to your choice. You can add the items by clicking the plus icon. You can decrease the quantity by clicking the minus icon, and the whole, if you want to remove whole quantity, you can press the cross or delete button. So as you can see, I have two items in my bills and total amount is 25, and it is applying the VAT with a percentage of 5 with 1.25, and the total amount is 26.25. So here you can tend the cash by clicking this button cash, and it will directly make a print for your invoice, and you can press this button customer payment. If you want to sell this product to a customer, or you can cancel, it will clear all the transactions. For example, you come across a scenario that a customer with these products, but he wants to buy some more, and you want to put him on waiting. You click on the waiting, so all these transaction will go to the waiting, so next customer can come and you can entertain the next customer. In the same way, as you can see that if you want to show the waiting transaction, you can come here, and now he wants to add some more item, maybe at the same time, maybe for few minutes after, or any other point of time. He can click this button paid option. All these entries which are in waiting will come up, and now you can sell this product. You can have normal view, okay, and you can have large view. Suppose your items are more and you want more space to show these items. As this is touch based screen, as you can see that you can maximize the screen. All these items will automatically added to the point of sale screens as in front of you. Well, let us make one complete point of sale entry. I first of all clear, and I will go with this item. As you can see on a item, its name, stock quantity, its price, and its barcode is displaying. So I am interested in these three items with the total amount of 24 and subtotal is also 24. You can apply discount on base of total amount. For example, you want to offer the 4 real discount, so the net amount will become 20 real, and on VAT percentage will be of course 5%, which equals to 1 real, and 21 is the total amount. So here as I told you, if you click this button, it will send the printer the invoice to the printer, but I'll go with this option which is a paid amount. Okay, and if you are paying the same amount, as you can see, you do not have due amount, and if you pay less amount, the balance amount will go to the payment which the customer has to pay any point of in future. So let's go with one by one this option. First of all, I am paying the total amount, which is 21. Okay, as you can see that my customer is a cash customer, which can be a walk-in customer or it can be a registered customer, and these options of pay method is also there. You can see the list of pay methods, and you can change the invoice date, which is automatically by default a system date, and you can apply any remarks, and that's it. If you want to have A4 size printing or slip printing, it is your option. For example, I'm going with this option. As you can see, it is printing and also automatic invoice is saved and printed to the options. It is going to directly to my printer, and you can listen the sound of my printer. Well, now let us make my printer PDF printer as my default printer, so I can show you the printing. So here I'll go with one more invoice, and I will go directly now with the cash option. So I will click here cash, and now it is, you can see that sending printing directly to the printer, and I have instruct the printer to send it as a file in the PDF to show you what is printing. So let me save this file with 123. Okay, and here you can see that with this name I have here in my C drive, the printing will come automatically. As you can see that company name, invoice number, invoice date, customer, and all these item details, quantity, price, and total amount. And here this is the discount option, which is 0 in my case, subtotal and tax is applied, and this is the total amount. So here it is the format of the printing. So let's go to the other areas of the application. So as you can see that it is very easy to manage point of sale entry using this system, quite easy. And now I will go to the other options like adding the item, creating a stock. Let's move on. So here in this menu, as you can see that we have here a lot of menus. First menu is the add item. As you can see that here in this option I can add item or product. By clicking the escape button, it will close your current open form. So as you can see that automatic product code is created. Suppose I am adding new item, which could be any item, and this is a category, and every item associated with a category and filtered within the category, as you have already seen in the point of sale system. Let us come first go to the option how we create categories. As you can see, this is a button categories. Arabic and English is displayed on your screens. These 4 categories I have already created. I can add a category, any category. For example, this is my raw material. Okay, as you can see, raw material is added automatically in my categories. And now this side of option, right side, we will discuss in later. Let us create one item under this categories. So I have to select this new category, which is raw materials, and you can type any item. Suppose this is test item. Okay, here I will add the opening stock. I can browse for the pictures, and you can add the picture according to your choice. For example, any picture you can add. In my case, this is the picture, and I will add the quantity. Suppose it is 100 quantity in my stock, with the cost price is this and the sale price is this. So this is the default supplier. Okay, if you buy it on a cash, you can select the cash. If you buy from some suppliers, and you can select it from the supplier list, as you can see that. And how we will create the supplier, I will show you in couple of minutes. This is a very good option, VAT or tax apply. If you uncheck this, this means that tax is not applied. If you check this, this means that tax is automatically applied with this item. For example, I remove this check and I will go with the option save, and you can see that after I save, pressing the save button, my whole stock is visible onto my new screen, which is a product stock screen. Here I can also search my item with my names which I have applied. As you can see that by applying few letters, it is searching automatically, and by hovering the mouse, as you can see that system is showing you the detail on the pop-up where all these legends or attributes related to the product is showing to you. You can see ID, name, buying price, stock quantity, retail price, discount percentage, category, supplier, branch, tax apply, kitchen display for the items for the point of sale system, which is like restaurant system, because this system, as I told you, that we can use for the retails, we can use for the wholesale, pizza shops, burger shops, coffee shops, and restaurants, and all other categories of businesses. So here you can filter the items by category. As you can see that it is showing the categories based stock, and here in bottom all other options, which we go one by one. So let us move on. First of all, again to the product creation. As you can see that here are different options, but I want to show you very exciting option, which is a bulk item import. Some of the customer interested to import their item from the Excel file. Okay, well, this option is available for you. If you click here the data samples, it will show you a sample Excel file option. As you can see, if you provide your data with this Excel option, it will automatically import inside into the application. As you can see that in my Excel file, suppose if I will populate my Excel files with according to this file, system will import all these items from your Excel file into the system. And here we have product ID, product name, product quantity, which is of course the opening quantity, cost price, retail price means selling price, and category, which is very important. You have to name the same category which you have created, because unless you will not give the correct category, it will not fall into the proper category of item, and it may be invisible at the runtime if you don't give the proper name. So you have to give here a proper name that you have created in the category sections. This is the supplier option. If it is on cash, you will enter here cash supplier, or if it is the actual supplier you have created, you have to name that supplier. Discount allowed, which is, as you can see, 0 or any percentage. Tax apply 1. If you apply 1, it will automatically apply the VAT or tax at the rate of 5%. And this is your shop ID, unique shop ID. And how you will get this ID, I will show you now. And this is the status. Anyways, if you provide all those items, and what you have to do, you will select your file with your items, okay, from your PC location, and all these items will be imported, and it will give you the total count and automatically save all these items under that categories. So let's go to the settings to show you the other detail which is associated throughout the application. As you can see that this is the company name, this is the address of the company, this is phone number, and this is your website email address, VAT number, which is displaying on the reports and at the invoice slip, and this is the VAT percentage, this is the discount, and this is the footer message which is displayed on the slip. As you can see here, I have created one slip. As you can see, this is the bottom text and VAT number which is coming from this area that I want to show you that. Well, this option is the open draw. If you want to open the cash draw automatically, once you tend the cash, once you receive the cash, automatically draw will open if you check this option. And the customer display, some point of system have the customer display to show the prices of each item which is being scanned. If you click on this, it will send the price code to the customer display, and in front of the customer while scanning the products he can see the prices. And this is the docking option which is in front of you, top, bottom, left, right, and this docking option is that one, this area. This is the docking system. Okay, so let's move to the next option, which is the branch information. As you can see that here you have the default branch code in front of you. This is MTQC02. Okay, as you can double click this, it will show you the detail. Okay, and this is your actually hidden code of your company. Okay, that you will provide in the importing of the inventory item, as we see earlier. Here in this option, I'll go back to you to show you again this option in the bulk file. So this is the as you can see that MTQC02, this is the company ID. Well, let's go and proceed to the other options. This is the stock items. As you can see that I have already shown to you all these are the stock items, and let us quickly go through all other areas. In the menu, the same option, importing the item, and next stock detail option. All these stocks are displaying in a detailed manner. Over here you can see that item code, item name, quantity, buying price, selling price, its category, and the supplier to whom you buy this product. Well, here the red mean that you are out of stock, and the yellow mean that if quantity less than 10, it goes to the color yellow, and normal quantity more than 10, it will show you that you have the positive stock. And this is your order point, which is 10, less than 10 automatically goes to the stock check. You can import this to, of course, your CSV Excel. Okay, as you can see that I'm going to import into this file into my D drive. Okay, and this file is created, and all these other reports you can create. As you can see that it is in CSV Excel file, and if you double click, it will open into the Excel file also. So all these reports can export it to the Excel as well. Now let's proceed to the next option, which is the product categories, and here I will show you the right section, which is the barcode printing. Okay, the barcode printing here is very dynamic, very exciting, and very unique, and I hope so maybe you can find that much level of customization in any other software for creating the unique barcodes. As you can see that I have to select the categories, and over there all these items will be populated, and by default quantity, if I press suppose 10, okay, so system will, as you can see that, print 10 barcodes. As you can see that for all these items under this category, system will create each 10 barcodes against these items. I can scan through the product ID. As you can see, a single product ID, and the number of quantities I can increase, decrease. For example, I am interested in this barcode, a quantity of 10 barcodes. Okay, so let's go. By default, let's see, I am interested here printing all the barcodes under the category of fruits. Okay, so what you have to do, as you can see that it is Zebra Designer integrated, and ID automation, which is a third party application, it is integrated with this application. So by clicking this button, it will export the file to the Zebra Designer. As you can see that Zebra Designer is open. I just have to click this button, and this is automatically for you. And here the good thing is that you can resize the barcode size according to your choice, because this file is available with you and it is connected with the database file of the barcode system. Just you have to click the print button. As you can see that all these categories barcode, okay, with the given quantity is automatically coming over here. As you can see that that's a very good option. So the thing is that if you in future time, if you want to resize the size of the barcode, you just have to come here and resize your barcode, okay, whatever you want to give the size, and that's it. Save your file, it is ready for you. So in next point of time, you just have to come back and you just choose your option, select the printing, and it will automatically print for you with your new size of printing. Anyways, I'll show you another set of barcodes. Let's move on. Suppose this is the machine barcode. As you can see that here the barcode type, okay, a list of different types of barcode. This is the barcode and the company name, whatever you want, the description and the price and the list of other attributes. If you click here just barcode, so it will print your barcode. You can check, you want to scan. As you can see that scan result is good. You can save this as an image, okay, and if you want to print, click the print button. This is another option of barcodes. Here is another option, printing for barcode, and another third option, which is 13-digit standard, international standard EN code. As you can see, I want to show this text and all these areas, okay. I have to provide a 13-digit code, okay, into the specified format. Like I'll show you here. Suppose I will go to the create, so you can see that you can create barcode with 13-digit option. As you can see that, okay. In the advanced barcode options, you have here another option. As you can see that you have to provide a digit, 5-digit for the barcode, and next 5-digit for your product code and the checksum code. As you can see that it is 13-digit international based barcode system is ready for you. You can see in the print preview also, and if you want to print, you can print. Well, these are the different options for creating the barcode. Now let's move on to the transaction system, and this is the point of sale. As you can see, I have also shown to you previously, and this is the toggling option. So let us go back and go to the next option. As you can see, you can dock to the top, you can dock to the left, you can dock to the right, you can dock to the bottom. It's up to a matter of choice. Let us go to the sales return. Suppose you want some customer wants to return a selling invoice. Okay, as you can see that I'll go with the same option which we have printed. As you can see that this is the invoice number 7 in front of me, okay. So I want to return sum of items, so you have to press the invoice number and you have to enter either the whole invoice you want to return, make it as it is. If some of the items you want to return, you have to press the cross button to the other items. As you can see that automatic total is updating, and if in some point of view you want to change the quantity, you have to double click and change the quantity. So in this case, as you can see that I want to return this apple item with the retail price of 6 and quantity is 10. The total amount is 6, and of course the return will also comes with the VAT price. So the total amount with VAT is 6.3. So you can enter the remarks, apples are returned. You have to press the save button, okay, and it will create a new invoice for you. As you can see that, and ready for the printing. As you can see that this is let me show you again the original invoice so you can compare. In my C drive we have saved this with 123 file number. Okay, and as you can see here, this is our original invoice. Okay, and this is our returned invoice. Let me show you. As you can see, all this is our original invoice in my PDF, and this is a return invoice. As you can see that system has changed the invoice and make the quantity 0, and ultimately the total are also changed. In the same way, suppose I will go to the again 7, and now this quantity is, as you can see that truncated, it is removed from the original invoice. And now this time, suppose I want to return another one item, which is, for example, pizza. Okay, so I have to just save this button, and again system will print a new invoice after return for you. As you can see that apple with 0, pizza with 0, and remaining quantities are coming, and totals are also updated according to the sales after return. So the new invoice is ready for you. Let us go to the other areas of this application. This is the due list. Okay, as I told you that suppose in some point of time I have a customer, okay, which I'm selling the products, and he is my registered customer. Suppose I'll give the name, okay, and you can see that automatic his data like mobile number, VAT number, address, and all other details are coming, and he is paying me 50 real, okay, and the total invoice amount is 67.2, and the remaining is 17.2. Okay, so I am just saving this option. As you can see, now if I go with this option due list, okay, as you can see that with the new invoice, which is invoice number 8, any next point he has to pay me. Okay, else in the reports, as you can see, it will come with my due list. I will come back to this option to tend the full cash before I will show you the other areas of this option. So let us go with the reports option. As you can see that here I can have reports from date to date. Okay, you just press the sale button, and this is my sales report with this date from starting date to the end of the date. If you give the single date, for example the 2-day, as you can see I have 3 invoices. Out of the total amount is 129.15, and this is a discount which I have offered in the sales, and this is a total VAT amount which customer pay me against the sale, and this is the due amount, okay, which is the remaining balance. Okay, and this is without VAT badun ضريبة, and this is cash received. And let me go with other options, and this is the purchase report. Of course we do not have purchase on that date, and if I go back to that date and I check with the purchase report, there is one item which I have purchased already. We will go in the purchase, and I'll show you in detail. Let us click the more buttons. Okay, here are all other different reports for you. Let's see how it works. Well, more options. As you can see, I can search any invoice by invoice number, okay, or I can search with any invoice by date, by item ID, and all other attributes. Here the daily payment report, if I click, it will show you the invoice number. This is as I told you, this is the reporting section. Invoice number, date, amount, salesman, discount, and all other attributes. Okay, as you can see, this is a due amount, okay, which we have to take, and this is the total VAT, this is the total due amount. If I go with this report, which is the date to date payment report, as you can see that the total amount and total discount and the total VAT I have collected, and again the due amount which I have to still received. And some more reports of sales. Let me show you. This is actually the sales by item, as you can see that. Okay, and this is of course return. As you can see that this is the sales return option. Suppose if we go with the today, and we have returned 2 items in the return. As you remember earlier, in the return we have invoice number 7, and we return 2 items, which is pizza and which is apples, with this quantity, and we have return sales. And this option, of course, it is a collective effect of sales and return, and you can see that sales and return are collective. As you can see that quantity return, okay, as you can see this and this is the quantity return, and all other is the quantity in the sale. Okay, and you can export any point of time all the report into the Excel option by clicking this option, and it is exported to your working directory, or you can save as a CSV file, or you can print it as direct go to the printer. So this is your due list. Okay, so any pending due list you want over here, it will come automatically. And suppose in next point of time I want to clear this due, so I have to go to the option due list. Okay, and suppose 17.2, and I just click save, and now you can see that only one invoice is pending. The other invoice which I have collected the total amount, it is removed from the pending list. So let's go to other features. It can show you the data in the chart based. Okay, as you can see that chart and graph base, based on any dates you can see your sales and other data in the chart base. As you can see that it is also showing you the top selling items. Okay, you can print this option as well. And I'll show you how to create a customer for this application. As you can see here, at various point of time we can create the customer. We have different menu over here. These are all customer which are already created. You can edit the customer by clicking this button. What you have to provide the name, the phone number, the type of the customer, either it is a supplier or either it is a biller. Okay, and all other details. And as you can see that automatically it is showing you existing customer sales. Okay, and you can change the date, and you can see based on this date what sales we have already done with this customer. As you can see with different customer, automatically it is showing. Once I am clicking the customer, the sales invoices we have sold to that customer. To add the customer, just you have to click this option. Okay, this is the new customer. You can apply the Arabic name as well, phone number, any phone number, whatever, and you have to choose here the customer email address and the city. Okay, and the country address or other mobile number, VAT number. That's it. Once you click, it will created and it will come in the customer list automatically. Okay, as you can see this one. In the same way, if you want to create the supplier, this is the option of creating the supplier and biller. Now let's move to the purchase invoices. So here in the same way, you have to add the item in the sale invoice. Okay, and you will mention which warehouse, okay, you want to store this inventory, and this is the default supplier option. Suppose I am buying this product from the ABC and Co. Automatically it's coming. Again, if you are receiving the discount, you will mention here discount, and if you want to change the category, okay, it will automatically, you can double click this and you can change the category as well. as you can see that, and by clicking plus button it will automatically added, and if you remove it will be automatically removed from the system. Okay, as you can see that here we can change or any other item, okay, and automatically its total amount is updating, okay, and the VAT is applied and the net amount is calculated. You just have to save this option, okay, and the purchase of your purchase is of course is done, and all the stock is affected with the current new purchases. As you can see that quantity has been increased from now to 241. Well, this is the employee option. You can create new employee, okay, as you can change the employee type, and of course its role, either is a salesman, manager, or you want to block the user. It's up to you. You can create and you can add the picture of the user. Well, these are the working hours associated with the user. As you can see that, suppose I'll go with the this option, okay, last 30 day, and you want to export this file, okay, and manage user, you can click any other users. Over here you can also find this option, the working list, and you can export this to the, as you can see that for admin I have this much time in and time out, how much I have used the system when I log in and when I log out. The activity is automatically recorded. For 2 days sales, you can automatically click this button over the top of the menu. You can see that this is by default 2 days sales, and you can change the date, okay, and you can any point of time, if you click this, it will come up with the filtered invoice, and you can take the print in any point of time. As you can see that it is very easy to use, okay, and if you want to print the invoice in A4 format, okay, it is also available with you. By right click you can also have the shortcut menu, and doing the same functionalities. You can add the product, add the customer, add new customer, okay, and create the sales, the transactions, okay, the reporting, the 2 days sales, last 30 days sales, and any point of time you want to reprint, you can go back and you can click on the invoice and you can print this by clicking this button. That's it. I hope so you enjoy this system, and as you can see that some of last moment, this is you can change the color and you can change the skin of this application, okay, and this is the sign out option. If you click escape, it will come resize this window, okay, automatically. If you want to sign out, you can sign out here. If you want to log in again, okay, you have to provide the username admin and the password admin. You can come up with the application in front of you. Thanks guys, thank you very much. I hope so you enjoy this demonstration. If you have any type of question, queries, please get back to me. My name is Imran Shahzad and my contact details and emails is mentioned here. If you are ready to have you want to buy this software, okay, it is very cheap and it is very good, easy to install, easy to configure, easy to maintain. And in the last option I will close my today's demonstration by showing you the few features that is left. As you can see that you can take the backup of this file, okay, any point of time you want to take the backup, okay, it will go to your folder with the extension of db file. And here if you want to restore the data, okay, you have to go and click here and browse, and you will select the item, you will select the file that you have created. It will import all the data. And other option we have here, reset database. It will reset all of your database, okay, to the blank database. As you can see that you want to reset all the categories, product, customers, or transaction only, okay. So which checkbox you will check, it will truncate or remove or refresh your data according to this option. Okay, so be careful with this option because sometimes user accidentally remove other data and before taking the database, and it is really undone. You cannot get back to this. So make sure that you have proper backup and you are selecting the proper option. Okay. And that's it. This is the user profile. At any point of see, yes, you can see that user details. Okay, what we have created the users. This is the default branch code, and this is the working hours as I have shown you. So that's it. That is the end of this demonstration. Please give me your feedback. If you like and you want to buy this product, it is very cheap. You can contact me and through the email. Okay. I hope so you will enjoy this. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.